In this module, you will learn to create and grade assignments. This is the primary function of Google Classroom and the one you'll probably use the most. So first, let's select our class. We're going to go here in first period. We're going to go up here to stream. I'm in student, so let's go back to stream. And then we're going to go to our plus sign here at the right-hand side and look for the clipboard for create an assignment right here. We're going to create an assignment. I can decide whether it's for first period only or in this case, both of my classes. So let's imagine both of my classes are both basic chemistry. And that's what we're going to do. Each class is going to get the same assignment. So we're going to select both of those classes. Now, I can go and write the title of the assignment, which is going to be periodic table vocabulary. And then I can leave instructions, fill in each column. And I can make my due date. Well, this is a single day assignment. It's for Monday, and I'm going to make it due at 10 a.m. is when my second period class is over. Very important. I want to make sure I file it by topic. I know this is an extra step. However, organizing by topic will help you in the long run, especially if you're asked to provide documentation or, quote, artifacts that you did certain things. So organizing by topic will help you. It will also help your students. Let's say they missed an assignment. They're not sure which assignment they missed, but they know it was in this periodic table unit. They can go back through periodic table, and that will help narrow down the assignments that they missed. So my title is periodic table vocabulary. My instructions are to fill in each column. It's for my first and second period class. It's for all students. It's due at the end of class by second period, and it's filed under periodic table. Now we're going to attach the assignment. If you're working with docs, if you're working with Word or other programs, or you have something on a flash drive, or maybe you have a PDF or something, that will be through the paperclip attachment that you get from your computer. In our case, I wrote the assignment in Google Docs. So we're going to go here to Drive, the little triangle here. Very simple. It opens my Drive, and here is my periodic table vocabulary. I'm going to add that assignment just like that. Now, the tricky part is who can see it and what can they do with it. So for starters, students can view file. As you see right here, students can view file. That means they can only look at it. Now, if you have instructions for a lab or something that you don't want anyone to alter, that's the best setting for you. In our case, this is not the best setting. Your other choices are students can edit file. Students can edit file means they're all working on the same document, and they can add or take away, or they can delete, most importantly, from that document. So if you have, let's say you have 4 different groups doing a collaboration and they each have their own question, that may be a case where you don't do it to all students, but you assign it to those 4 particular students, and those 4 students have edit rights on that document, and they can add and take away and so forth. Again, that's not the right setting for what we're doing right now, but in that case of collaboration, that's where you want to be. So you need to go down to the very last one, which is the most important. Make a copy for each student. That means in each student's Google Classroom, they will have this copy of the periodic table vocabulary that they can type on. So we're going to leave it here and make a copy for each student because this is an individual assignment, and this is how this works the best. Now I can go ahead and assign this now if I want to, or I can save it as a draft, but I am going to go ahead and assign it now by hitting that blue button, Assign. And there it goes. Here's how it looks from the student point of view. I'm in my first period class. Due Monday, I have my periodic table vocabulary. I've been told to fill in each column. So I can click on this here. I see my vocabulary. I can open it up and I can write on it. The description is conductor, malleable. I can write my definition, and I can write my example in here, brittle, melting point, and so on. So I can come in here and I can fill in what I want to fill in here. And then when I'm ready to turn it in, I go up here to turn in. Oops, doesn't like my class. I can say melting point, point at which it melts, 30 properties, ductile, those sorts of things. So let's say that I'm done. My name is on it. Here is my assignment. I'm going to turn it in. It says turn in your work. One attachment will be submitted for periodic table. Am I going to turn it in? Yes, I am turning it in. I will say, sometimes you have to remind them that just because they've done the work doesn't mean it's done. They have to turn it in. So that is how it looks from a student point of view, that they can turn it in. So let's get out of that one. And let's go back to this class. So now I'm back in my first period class. I go to my stream, and I can see here that one student has completed their work and one student has not. So in order to check the work, I hit done, and I can open it up, and I can see what's been done and what hasn't been done, and give that assignment a grade. So I look at the assignment. Oh, look, the student didn't do their work. Maybe they didn't do a good grade. I can click on me, and I can add the grade. So maybe I did all of my work and I got a 100 out of 100. So I can add that grade. I can also go here and add a private comment. Good job with time management. So I want to show here that this student maybe has had an issue with time management before and they did a good job. Their return work was done on time, and I want to give them that positive feedback. I can add that feedback this way here and a private comment from me to this student here. So I've done the grade. They've got a 100, and I got some positive feedback that they managed their time well for this assignment. And that's one of the nice things that you can do with Google Classroom. So just a reminder that assignments are not limited to documents. You can give quizzes and tickets out the door through Google Forms. You can create a portfolio in Google Sites if they have multiple projects that they're attaching things to. That works really well for video, images if they're creating some sort of artistic images or they're designing something. Or perhaps they have a big project like a science project where you need charts and graphs and a paper and examples and lab notes. Google Sites is great for that. And then also Google Slides is for your presentations, where we would have used PowerPoint and Word. Google Slides is that point too. All of that can be turned in by your student through Google Classroom. That's one of the beauties of Google Classroom. If you use the Google platform, all of those things make turning in and grading super, super easy. All right, so once you have made your assignments, which we did, I want to go and show you how it populates the classroom calendar. So we're going to go over here to Classroom Calendar, and we're actually going to go to we're going to go over here to Monday, and it is recorded our assignment. We're going to go to Classroom Calendar. We're going to go over here to Monday. Go here, and you can see that it's recorded our assignment here